Well, as I realized, environment does matter. And by recording that video, I was actually not wanted to talk about the environment itself. I want just, I would say, plant the idea that environment is matter to myself. And specifically, I really just wanted to just see, is it actually worth it just spending your time like improving your environment, improving the way that you're sitting here. And as you can see, I'm actually in the new office. Which is awesome. I changed the environment completely, and now I can work awesome. And the problem with this little awesome is that awesome office is that there is no internet, so I don't have nothing to do except recording videos. I'm joking, it's not my place, I'm just recording here a video. So yeah, as I said, environment does matter, but not in a way that you think. Why is that? How is it? First thing first, environment is not about your actually like circumstances that you're sitting around. It's more like it's on a more, I would say, complex level. By more complex level, I mean your friends, for example, or your, I don't know, your group where you are, your place, your house, wherever you are. It is the whole space. It's not only the space itself, just environment or the people around you. What is indeed the environment? I mean, which is indeed environment itself. So if you're actually like simply putting yourself in the environment that you do not operate correctly, or you're simply getting too distracted, you wouldn't be awesome at it. So for example, whenever I was actually just simply talking with my friends from the university, I tend to actually procrastinate on the things that I really want to do, because the people that were around me is not actually people that like simply productive or do something simply productive. So yeah, they are relaxing people, I would say, and by watching them, I get relaxed too. But sometimes whenever I came to my other friends, which are super productive, by sitting around them, by just sitting there, even though they will just, for example, play video games, by just sitting around them, and if you know that they are productive, for some reason you became productive too, which is super awesome. But it's not every time that I sit with my friends, and mostly I just sit in my room, and my room almost blank, I would say. And in my room, I don't have the much people like walking by around me, which are productive or something like this. But what I can change is the topics or the ideas around me, or simply the things that would distract me from the things that I love, or the things that I love to do. So for example, I really like to make video games, but if I will distract myself with, for example, putting everywhere some I don't know, drawings, or I would put somewhere movies or something like this, if I would just simply distract myself with something that's not relevant to making video games, I would be interested in drawing or in something else, which is not programming or which is not like game developing. And in order to actually fix it, you need to understand the best thing that you can do. You're shaped by the things that you watch, and that's the whole idea of this video. The more you watch something, the more you become like it. And I'm not talking like specifically or like literally. I'm talking about the more you watch game developing, the more interested you are in making video games. The more you're watching about, for example, self-improvement, the more you're interested in self-improvement. And that's the way you actually improve yourself. By simply changing the interest you have in YouTube, for example, you can actually change the way you behave on a daily basis. And for example, whenever you just don't feel like working, and whenever you just want to just watch the YouTube, the thing that you can do is to simply turn on YouTube and watch the things that is relevant to the things that you want to do. So for example, if you really want to become an artist, just simply watch things that are specific to an artist. If you want to become a video editor, watch things that are specific to a video editor. That will improve your productivity, and that will actually be productive on a daily basis. So you wouldn't waste your time on something that you don't want to do, which is awesome. And in my own experience, not only watching YouTube, I mean, for the past week, I started watching the YouTube about game dev, and it not only helped me to just develop some good ideas for game dev and something like this, but it's actually planted a seed in my brain that's game developing is pretty good stuff, and I do like to do it, and I do want to just improve myself and learn something from it. So it's not only about the YouTube itself, I would say. The thing is, you need to actually learn that your physical environment too matter, which is super matter. And for example, if you have a space that has a lot of distraction here, so for example, this little box, I would say, just sitting there doing nothing, if you would have some distractions that would just physically exist within the space of your work, you will get distracted by it. So for example, as I said, if you have here, let me give you one little example. So if, for example, you have a little list of the things that you want to do, and yeah, I learned how to print stuff. Ha! Yeah, I mean, I'm a genius. So yeah, if you simply have this little list of the things that you want to do, and you simply put it somewhere, like right on your monitor, I would say, it will just generate a lot of ideas to specifically doing things that are on those lists, which is to simply make a platform game, which is called Run.
Run.
Run, motherfucker. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Environment does matter, and the things that are around you does change your mind. But they are matter not only in like physically, they are mattering that they are changing your mental state, and your mental state should not be changed, or should be changed in the way that you want to do, not like how environment dictates you to do. So I hope this video helped you to be more productive and simply entertain a little bit. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.